Hi there everyone, it's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Welcome back to another video. Oh my word. I am so sorry that you didn't get a video on Monday or Wednesday. This video was actually slated to go up on Monday and it's been a week, let me tell you. I had a package go missing. It was delivered to the wrong address. So I spent all day Monday dealing with the post office, which bled into Tuesday, and then Wednesday it was storming here, and so it's just been a week. So I'm doing this voiceover on Thursday, and this video will go up on Friday, so I apologize. But before we get started, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. So apparently YouTube has changed things, and now if you don't hit the notification bell and you're subscribed, I won't show up in your subscriber feed. And I had wondered why I was only getting notifications of like 6 people posting videos, and that's why. So if you want to see my videos, and I hope that you do, please make sure that you hit that bell. So today I'm going to be doing another zero stamping series. This is actually the second video using the Doodlebug Designs, what's it called? Simply Spring collection. Here you see the one that I did for the Action Wobbles May challenge that went live on May 1st. So make sure you head over to the Action Wobbles fan club over on Facebook and enter your submit your design for a chance to win your own set of Action Wobbles. And then I have 9 cards for you today. I'll have another Action Wobble post for you on Monday, and then 9 more cards for you next Wednesday using this Simply Spring kit. So in true JollyFatElf Misty fashion, I completely made a card not realizing that I wasn't filming. So this is the card I made, and I used this house die cut in this cute high bear sentiment bubble. And all I did was I used one of my pink and main rectangle dies to cut out my pattern paper, and then I used a heart die from Simon Says Stamp to cut out the heart, and then I just adhered it all together using adhesive. And I really love the colors in this, and I believe I'm using Highland Heather as my card base. So really cute and simple. I apologize that I wasn't filming, but it's a simple card, you know, really easy to put together. And that's really the whole goal for this series. Please let me know in the comments down below if you find this series helpful, if it's something that you hope I continue doing, if you would rather me just, not do this series, let me know. So yeah, I enjoy it, but I don't have to do it, and I can use other companies other than Doodlebug. I know Echo Park, Cardabella, I think Simple Stories has started doing ephemera and stuff with their collections. So I like to buy the 6x6 paper pad, and then I buy the Doodlebug Chit Chats and the odds and ends, and then I put them together in cards that don't require any kind of stamping. So if you are new to card making, this is a really cool way to get into card making and not having to invest in a bunch of stamps. You can buy a collection and then put it together with, if you have punches, or, you could just do your paper cutter. Some of this you'll see me use some dies, etc., but you could absolutely make cards using these collections without a single solitary die. So for the first card, I wanted to use this little toad. He's a toad or a frog, it's completely up to you. And I wanted him to be sitting in front of this cute little plant. This is supposedly petunias. I've never seen petunias grow like this, but we're just going to go with it, right? So I used this sentiment that says Happy Birthday. Again, the frog and the plant are from the odds and ends, and then the sentiments are from the Chit Chats, again from the Simply Spring collection. And I used almost a full paper pad and then a little bit of another. I had actually bought 2 because I had used this paper pad when I was doing my collab with Mary at Easter. So there's that cute little froggy. He's so stinking cute. So for card number 2, I wanted to kind of recreate what was on the front of the paper pad. So I have It's a Beautiful Day for my inside sentiment, and then I have this really pretty purple wood grain. Oh, love. And I'm using a Coastal Cabana background card base brain from Stampin' Up. So here I'm using my Big Bertha, a Scotch tape runner, and then I'm also using some Scotch foam tape. This is the Big Betty, or whatever people call it, from Amazon. I'll try to have it linked down below. I wanted to use, like I said, I was recreating the front of the 6x6 paper pad, and they had this little scene on the front. Unfortunately, I just didn't have it. If I did a 5x7 card, this would have been perfect, but I tried to keep my cards 4 1/4 by 5.5, an A2 size card, because I have A2 size envelopes to go with. So if you're interested in any of these cards, they will be available for sale. If you're interested, before I have a chance to get them listed, just email me, or feel free to message me on my Facebook page. All of that is linked down below. You're going to see me use a lot of Wink of Stella on these cards, but I love the cute little butterfly. I love the scene, and I really love the sentiment. And this could be a happy birthday card. It could be all sorts of things. So next, I really loved this big saying. I know a lot of people would probably think that was, just for scrapbooking, but I thought it would work perfectly for card making. So what I've done is I've went ahead and used a piece of pumpkin pie, again from Stampin' Up. All of my cardstock is from Stampin' Up. I love the weight of it. I love the colors, and so it goes well with this collection. Here you see me using the sun and then the orange flower paper. Initially, I adhered that in the middle, but you'll see me in a little bit. I'm going to end up moving that. So I brought in a cool gray. This is a C1 marker, and the only reason why I've done that is because I wanted to add a little bit of dimension to the letters to help them stick out. So I'm adding like a drop shadow. So I'm just kind of outlining the outside of each of these letters to help them stand out a little bit, because I'm basically making a tone on tone card. So yellow and orange on yellow and orange. So I'm adding the cute sun that I wanted to use in the last card here on this one. And there you see that I'm going to go ahead and move that. Luckily, when I pulled it up, it didn't pull up any of the paper underneath it. So I've attached the sun using some of that foam tape, and then I decided I wanted to bring in a daffodil, and I guess this is another petunia. The only reason I know that is because they had little seed packets that you'll see in a later card, and I was like, I don't understand what these flowers are supposed to be. And not that it matters, but I like to, share with you guys. So yeah, it's been a really wet spring, which is kind of different for us here in Texas, but I'm not going to complain at all. Here you see me adding more Wink of Stella. I will add that to every single card, I think. So that's it for that card. So cute, so fun. I didn't add an inside sentiment, so it could be anything that you want. Here we are making a scene card, and I'm using the Grassy Knoll pop-up die from Lawn Fawn. I'm not making a pop-up card, I'm just using it for the grass. And I wanted to use this little girl who's sniffing flowers, and I wanted it to look like she had picked the flowers, and then was holding like a little bouquet she was going to take to her mom, grandma, dad, whomever. So I adhered a couple of layers adhered the fence and the bird flat, and then adhered some of the grass flat. I popped up the girl, the part that was going to touch that card base, and then I adhered her flat to that piece of grass. And then for this piece of grass that's going to be the most in the forefront, I doubled up the adhesive. And I'm sorry that it's going a little bit fast, but I had like 6 hours of footage to cut down. So I'm using just a green Copic to go through and color the adhesive, just to kind of help it blend in with the paper. And I'm using, I think it's the Spring Day die set from Lawn Fawn for those stitch clouds. I'm adding a just saying hello sentiment, and then I'm going to add some Wink of Stella to the flowers, to her bow, to her earrings. And then I found these cute little ants, and I thought they were so adorable, so I added them as well. So these cards, like I said, no stamping whatsoever. Oh, and you may know, oh, look, polish change. I didn't like my original polish. It was supposed to be where my middle and my ring finger were supposed to be like a completely like, what's that called? Accent nails. And with the colors I picked, they did not turn out that way. So I went and changed from the blue to this pink, and I like it a whole lot better. So I adhered this cloud paper to the striped paper and cut that out with another rectangle from Pink and Maine. And then I'm going to adhere that layer to a piece of Granny Apple Green. And then I'm going to get that adhered to a piece of, I believe this is crushed curry. And then I'm going to add the little birdie told me to the tree using some adhesive, Tombow adhesive, and then I'm going to go ahead and put him on an action wobble, which turned out so stinking cute. And then I added the happy birthday to the inside. And initially I put him a little higher up, and then I decided I wanted to go ahead and add a sun to bring another element to the front of the card. So I added that, and that is the next card. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. This whole collection, and I have the coordinating stamps. You guys will see me use those at some point soon. I just have so much stuff that it's hard to get to. I want to make a video like, dear craft companies, stop coming out with so much crap. Not crap, but you know what I mean. It's like they're releasing every month and I can't keep up. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this girl, this tree. I'm going to use a couple of the clouds, again, to make a little scene card. I absolutely love this. I'm also going to use the remaining ants. One ant is going to go on the outside and the other ant is going to go on the inside. There is a cute little sentiment that says, you're my favorite ant. And I thought that would be really cute. And this would be a really fun card to send to an ant, or a Mimi, as I'm called. And then, like I said, I'm going to adhere the little ants that are on their back. Oh my word. Add a little heart, and then add some Wink of Stella, and then call this card done as well. And I'm going to go ahead and trim off the extra, but super cute. Again, Doodlebug, their illustrations are my absolute favorite. I love them so stinking much. So for this card, I'm using the seed packets and a couple of the potted plants that come in the kit. This is a Melon Mambo card base. All of my card bases are either 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5 1/2, or they are 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 scored at 4 1/4. And my layers are either 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch. I kind of stay that way. That way I'm not trying to do 16ths of an inch, those kinds of things. So I decided that I wanted to bring in this piece of pink because I wanted the seed packets to really pop. And again, the seed packets tell you what the different flowers are supposed to be in the kit. So purple are hydrangea, the orange are the tulips, the blue are hollyhocks, which I had actually never heard of before. The yellow are, of course, daffodils, and then the pink are petunias. So I cut out a circle out of pumpkin pie, and I'm adhering my cute little plants there. I adhered the two hydrangea and the daffodils flat, and then I am popping up the tulips. And then I realized that I wanted to add Wink of Stella, and I was like, oh, I should probably do that before I adhere the front. Sometimes I think ahead, sometimes I don't. It's one of those things, right? So after getting that popped up, I'm going to go ahead and add some Wink of Stella to the spade and the, I don't know what that's called. Pitchfork. It's a little pitchfork. I don't know. If you're a gardener, which I am not, let me know. So you're going to see me use these enamel dots from Stampin' Up! A lot because they're my absolute favorite. I don't even know if they're retiring. I hope not, because I love them. So for my next card, I'm going to use the cute little birds on the limbs. I had another piece of that cloud paper that is so stinking cute. So I'm using a Melon Mambo card base. Oh, and here I found the petunia seed packet, so I adhered that to the inside of the other card. And I decided I wanted to use this So Tweet sentiment because it's so cute. And then I wanted to add a cute little birdie. And you saw me use my adhesive eraser to get some of the adhesive that had gotten outside of the die cut. I love plaid, and I love this plaid from Doodlebug. Doodlebug does plaids. I mean, their papers are just so adorable. And I love that some of them come, with, patterns, and then some of them have like the images from the collection. So really cute. I love these little birdies. Initially, I thought maybe I would adhere them flat, but I decided to go ahead and bring in some of that mounting foam. And I went ahead and sped through that. I think that was like, I've cut out 90 minutes of me just adding foam and taking off the backer sheets. I really think so. So I thought I was going to add a sentiment and I decided not to, but I really love how this card turned out. And again, it could be any occasion that you wanted it to be. And that's it, guys. That was 8 cards. How fast was that? But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Like I said, leave me a comment down below letting me know if you enjoy these videos. I want to make sure that you're seeing what you enjoy, and I love how simple these cards are. I probably am editing down about 6 hours of footage. I think if you're able-bodied and you have the time to sit down, it won't take you quite as long. And normally I sit down and I put everything in an envelope, like separate it out. And this time I didn't. I just kind of did it as I went. But yeah, so don't forget to hit the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below with what is your favorite card that I made. And I will see you guys Monday for another card. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.